Hello, this is Sam's Automotive, bringing you another episode on how DIY yourself. Okay, today I'm going to show you how you can test a glow plug relay on the federal emission system. Okay, this is a 2001 with a 7.3 power stroke. Okay, the first thing you want to do here, I'm going to show you, and then we're going to cycle the key. All right. You're going to need a tester, preferably if you have a test light or you have a power probe, okay? And we'll identify which is the right relay in this vehicle. In this case, it's going to be this one here. There's a secondary, where you see this red wire here, okay? This secondary here that you see here, okay? This one here, it's for your intake heater, okay? Now, let's look at this relay here. You're going to have a big wire, this one here, okay? That wire is what goes into the battery, okay? These other wires that you see there is 3 wires, okay? This wire is what controls your glow plugs, okay? Now, let's pay attention here. This wire that you see here is controlled by the PCM, okay? Very important to know. Make sure when you change this solenoid to put this wire on that side. This is the control side of the solenoid. Now this one here, you're always going to find 12 volts here, and we go verify this. Okay, by plugging something in there, and this wire right there, that's going to be ignition. Okay, it's not hot the whole time, but it's ignition, it's ignition control. So at this point, we have nothing. So here we go. We're going to cycle the key, and what we're going to see is we're going to see power on, and right there, we just verify because I hear my Power Pro going beeping. Okay. At this point, there you go. There is power to it. Okay. Now, that's going to be the ignition side, okay? Now, all right, so let's disconnect, back up the ignition switch, okay? All right. Now, this is where the trick is. So, at this point, you know that you have ignition, that there is 12 volts at the ignition. So at that point, you already know you have power to the relay. Now, the other test is putting your clip here, and we'll cycle the key again, okay? And we should get ground on this side, okay? So the computer will apply ground depending on the outside temperature. So if it's really cold, the computer will read through the oil temperature sensor or the coolant temperature sensor to ground the circuit so it can close that solenoid. So we'll put ignition again. Now, what we're going to see here is we're going to see ground to it, okay? As we wait right now, you'll see that this circuit is going to pop and it's going to put 12 volts. So that means at this point, it's ground going through it. And let's wait for it. It's taking a little longer because it's cold. There we go. You guys hear that? So that's it. At this point, you know that your relay is working 100%. As far as the circuit, okay. All right. So at that point, we know the computer is doing the job. Now, what we're going to verify is that solenoid is passing power from one side to another. So we know that we have 12 volts at the ignition, and we also know that the power is the computer is grounding the control side of that relay. Now, the next step we're going to find out is if this relay it's working as it should. And how are we going to do that? Okay, we're going to now put our clip here and this guy here. See if we can, there we go. Now, right here, at this point, there is ground. So, we have ground because when you got power here and you got ground here, this solenoid close the circuit. So, we'll pass power from this side to this side. All right, so now, once I put the ignition on, we should see 14 volts going through there right now. So, and as you can hear that, okay, that means there is no connectivity there. And here we go. There we go. Now let's go check it out. Here we go. So you guys hear that? There. It's perfect. Now you know that we're passing energy and that this relay is working 100%. Now, let's pay attention to this. You will see this thing going off in a little bit because the computer will take the ground off it. Right at this point, the glow plugs are working. They're heating up right now as we speak. So, now we're going to wait. There we go. You hear it? Now it went ground. So right there, the glow plugs are ready to fire up. So that's how you test this circuit. Now, to check this other one here, it's the same thing. So you'll check your control relay, your power, and you will check from here to here. Another thing that's really important to know if this relay works, you can take this off and you'll see that this part right here is going to get very hot. By looking here inside, you'll see that it's going to start glowing. And so to test that other relay, it goes the same way, same thing. So there you go, guys. That's how you test a glow plug relay. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.